Well, the GoPro Hero 12, it gets released tomorrow. The question is, are you ready for it to be released? Are you excited about it? Let's talk about some of the specs and some of the things that they may do with this camera. And also, is there that big of a difference between the GoPro Hero 11 and this new GoPro Hero 12? So for all intents and purposes, there's only been really a couple of changes. Now, the body style is going to remain the same between the GoPro Hero 9, the 10, the 11, and now the 12 that gets released tomorrow, September the 6th. And it still stays at 5.3K, up to 60 frames per second. There's a couple of new things that they've done. So they've implemented the new Hypersmooth 6.0. So that should take stabilization up a notch from what the 11 was. And I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to be about. And also they've got a new Max Lens Mod 2.0. So I don't know what all the specs are going to be with that and the capabilities of the camera from that aspect. But considering that it's keeping the 5.3K and they didn't go up to 6K, I was really hoping for 6K just as a nice round number. You know, a lot of people, myself included, they're very happy about the 10-bit. And I love 10-bit because I can really manipulate the colors. But you got to keep in mind that the GoPro Hero 11, the GoPro Hero 12, and the Osmo Action 4, they record at 10-bit 420 chroma sampling, not 422 like the Sony a7S III, the FX3. You kind of get the picture. The difference between those two is the chroma sampling gives you a lot more colors to deal with than, just like 10-bit is better than 8-bit, 422 is better than 420. So with the amount of information that's embedded into that. Now, another thing that's a little bit different about the GoPro Hero 12 is going to have this little speckle design, and I don't know if that's recycled plastic that they put into there or a rubberized feel. I don't know. I don't have one yet. And the other thing that I noticed is on the bottom with the little feet that come down on the GoPro, like the GoPro Hero 8, the 9, the 10, the 11, and now the 12. This time they put a quarter 20 into the middle of it, which is kind of a good thing because there's been, you know, the aftermarket, they released those little GoPro Feet with a quarter 20 in the center that you could actually change out yourself. And I'll put a product link to that below if you want to do that to your GoPro Hero 8 or 9 or whatever the case is. I'm really excited about what the GoPro Hero 12 is going to bring because the action camera market, when you think about like the GoPro Hero 5, when it first got released and it had 1080p with its stabilization, that was really the first time stabilization was introduced into a GoPro lineup camera that could stabilize footage. Is it any good compared to what like the 7 or the 8 and further generations were? No, it's not. The stabilization is just improved. It's gotten to where it's virtually gimbal-like except for the Z-axis. Now, that may be something that the Max Lens 2.0 brings in where it helps compensate for that up and down movement when you're walking. If it does that, then you've got a complete gimbal-like setup without the gimbal. But am I going to get one? Well, it gets released tomorrow, September the 6th. I will check out the one Best Buy that is about 30 minutes away from me. They usually have the GoPro on release date. They'll have it right there to sell. So I'll be there first thing in the morning to see if they've got one to sell. If they do, then I'll start putting up some videos. I did see one video online where somebody's got the GoPro Hero 12. They did an unboxing, but they could not initialize the camera because it's not release date yet. So anyway, tell me in the comment section below, are you interested in GoPro Hero 12? And the other question I got for you, what kind of comparisons do you want me to compare this GoPro Hero 12 to? Fingers crossed that I get one. Catch you later. Bye.